Ah, I made it. Okay. It's not exactly what I thought. I'm actually in an apartment building in the main Veterans Village, apartment number 154. But I tell you what, I have got probably 8 more times space than I had under the other one. Anyways, this is the living room. And the kitchen. We're going to plug this in. And the bedroom. There's the bed. And this is. I forgot to get coated. Okay. I'll get that next trip. No big deal. Look at that. A bathtub. I actually took a bath last night. For the first time in, well, since that weekend I spent in that hotel. Remember I did a video on that where I spent the weekend in the hotel. Anyways, train trip I really enjoyed. But when I got to LA, I found out that it was Greyhound from LA to Las Vegas, a milk run. Oh, I tell you what, it took 7.5 hours to get here from LA. Now, according to what I bought online, they said it was going to be a 3-hour trip from LA to Las Vegas. Well, if you drive a bus directly to here, yeah, it'd be about 3 hours. But when you got to make a milk run in 9 different cities on the way, and that bus was totally packed when we arrived. So, needless to say, I was not a happy camper during the second half of that trip. But once I got here, everything was good to go. Well, this young lady from the office, after I did a little bit of paperwork, I started headed out toward the complex, and because I asked Brandon to pick me up a couple sandwiches and a 12-pack of soda on his way to pick me up at the Greyhound bus station, which he did, and I gave him $20. I told him, spend 10, get 20. So he did me that favor. I got 2 sandwiches and a 12-pack, and I gave him $20. And well, anyways, this girl helped me first find this place. Luckily, it's on the ground floor. And we got here, and I just put the stuff down. I said, thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. I'm going to bed. Well, I slept till about 11:30. Got up and unpacked. I just got up and threw stuff where, eventually I'll make this thing look like home. Right now it looks like a war zone, but stuff's just scattered. I was going to pick up clothes hangers this morning at Walmart, and I blew that out my butt. So I got to go back out probably tomorrow or Monday. I don't care, this is home now. I ain't got plans stuff can dry rot in there as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, I got on the thing and I looked for that phone jack in here for about a half hour. No phone jack. So I called CenturyLink. They confirmed that everything is good on their end. Well, I said, well, it ain't on this end. I don't have a phone jack. So we put everything on hold for a week because they said, it'll take some time. I got to get permission for them to come and install it. And they agreed with me that I paid for it once. I shouldn't have to pay for it the second time just because I moved. So that's still a negotiation. I'll probably end up having to pay for that. But anyways, I got talking to Wendy this morning because they were concerned about drilling a hole through a wall. And I said, well, you don't have to do that. I got an air conditioner. You can just run the line by the air conditioner. No big deal. It's only a phone line. So what? Well, Wendy was surprised that this place didn't have a phone jack. She thought they all did. Well, this one don't. So she told me that, hey, Wi-Fi is almost mandatory nowadays. TVs are history. And I said, yeah, I'm not planning on getting a TV. She goes, you don't have one in the room? And I said, nope. Don't really care to get one either. So anyhow, she said, yeah. So I called CenturyLink, and believe it or not, tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, between 7 and 11, they will be here. I should be online by noon. Now, what I'm perceiving is going to happen is I average 200 letters a day. I got an idea. I'm going to have about 400 mails, but I'll get through it. Holy crap, am I going bald? Look at that. It's just all the way back here. Oh, I got about a week. Anyway, last night after I got done with that, I wanted to go out and just see what was going on. I knew there was a casino a couple blocks away. So I walked out and I ran into Diane and Danny, I think his name is. I remember females. Males just don't excite me. Anyway, they told me about this one lucky spot. And I went, oh, okay, well, don't mind, I'll just go with you. Instead of catching the bus. Because I can get on the bus, and as a veteran, it only costs me $1 to go anywhere in town. And the bus makes a big circle, so I'll be dropped off right where they picked me up at. Well, anyways, I went down there and I spent $40 gambling, had fun. I could have come home with $40, but I'm gonna spend it, and if it ain't 100, I'm not gonna worry about it. Well, I decided to walk home by myself. Naturally, I walked past 21st Street, walked past Wells Fargo. And when I walked past Wells Fargo, I turned around and I went, I don't recall walking past Wells Fargo going to the lucky spot. So I ended up turning around and walking back down thinking, man, I must have missed 21st Street. So I got down about 6 blocks and all of a sudden, who do I see? The two that I met earlier. Well, we had a big laugh. They made sure I got back here to the complex safe enough. And I woke up at 8:30 and did my devotions. Went over and talked to Wendy. Got permission to hook up my Wi-Fi. So tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock. And then I asked Wendy for a phone cab company that I can head to Walmart. Well, if I call a cab, it'll cost me $40 to go to Walmart. She downloaded this thing called Urban on my phone, and I used it, or well, she did, to pick me up. And I'll tell you, modern technology. You can sit there on the phone and watch the cab come to your direction and take you to your other direction. So I went to Walmart using Urban, and you don't have to pay the driver. It's all done through my debit card. So it cost me $5 and something to get there. Now, because I had frozen stuff and groceries, plus my microwave, I decided the return trip is just going to be single. So it's going to cost me $33 to come back here single, which is fine with me. You know, my food is more important than having it spoil or having it thaw out where I have to eat it. Well, anyways, I get done with Walmart, and I bring up that Urban app, and it wants me to be put into a wheelchair and ask for assistance. What? I ended up calling Wendy. Wendy gave me the address for Walmart and told me to start from scratch. Okay, 5188 Boulder Avenue. Okay. It worked like a champ. Guy was 4 minutes away. I'm sitting there watching the app on my phone as he pulls up and looks at me, and I look at him. Well, he called me first to verify. And I said, yep, you look for a guy with a beard dressed in black outside Walmart. And I got a grocery full, I got a microwave and frozen food. So he said, okay, be there in about 5 minutes. 4 minutes later, I'm watching the app. All of a sudden, the app goes blank, and it says, he's here. I look up, and there he is, waving at me. So we loaded it, and we talked on the way coming back, and he's Filipino. His dad was a lieutenant in the Marine Corps, did Vietnam, and I tell you, it was we had a quite interesting talk. We get back here to the apartment. He unloads and helps me put stuff in the apartment, and he leaves. Doesn't cost me nothing on the spot. Of course, it's going to be $33.97 when it hits the computer thing or my debit thing. But that'll be tomorrow morning. So, anyways, I'm off for the rest of the day, and I just thought I'd do this little video thing and keep it in archives, and I'll download it tomorrow when I get on the computer. So, anyway, right now, I'm in Hog's Heaven. God bless and have a beautiful day.